welcome back. Before we get into the next segment, it was remiss of me not to mention the NBA scores in the playoffs last night. It is now the best, it's now going to be a best of three because the Mavericks came back last night. Again, the Heat folded. They had nothing from LeBron James last night, although Dwayne Wade was his usual great self, but it was Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, indeed. So the Mavericks tying it up. It's now 2-2. One more game in Dallas, then they head home to Miami. Like I said, it's now down to the best of three. So we look on to see how that is going. This is the sort of finals I'm sure the NBA was looking for. It is too close to call. The Heats and the Mavericks heating up the NBA finals. Now, we are going to go to the Peronne village. Usually when we hear Peronne, we think of Christmas time and, you know, that delicacy that we all like. But there's a village called Peronne Village, and I have to admit, like I was telling our guest, I didn't know where it was until Katrina introduced me to it. So let's welcome Samantha Lord, the Managing Director of Sam Laws Enterprises. And Peronne is a well-kept secret.
It is.
But it's
too well-kept.
But it's a secret we're sharing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So let's talk about Peronne Village. First of all, where is it?
It's directly behind Big B Supercentre at the bottom of Rendezvous Hill in Worthing. Between the Methodist Church and the post office, that's where Big B is. And you drive in through the entrance of Big B and go to the back of the property. And on the left-hand side, you'll see a shuttle house complex, which overlooks a pond with little whimsical bridges and lilies. It's really very beautiful. And then we have a number of businesses that operate from there.
Well, let's talk about that because, you know, it's one thing to hear that there's a little village behind there, but why should we come? What are some of the things?
Because there's everything. We have everything.
Let's hear.
We have a restaurant. We have Coffee Bean. We have a travel agency, Destinations Unlimited. We have boutiques, being a toddler's boutique, which is Once Upon a Time. We have Body Essence, which is a ladies' clothing and accessories boutique. We have an event planner. She's also a wedding coordinator, Melissa. Weddings by Melissa. Melissa's been on here many times before. We have dental offices. We have doctor's offices. We have a pharmacy, the Apothec Pharmacy. What else do we have back there? We have my company as well, which is a children's activity center. And of course the Coffee Bean, which is where most people come early in the morning and get their coffee or for lunch or early afternoon tea.
Well, you weren't lying when you said there was everything in the market.
Everything.
And I suppose if you know, the major milestone in that area is the supermarket. So if you've gone to the supermarket, which can sometimes be a little bit hectic, you can come back in there and just relax, maybe at the restaurant, or stand on one of the whimsical bridges you spoke about. So one of the appeal to it is the setting, isn't it?
The setting is beautiful because it's a mahogany forest and baobab trees are present as well. Then we have three little bridges that go over the pond, and as I mentioned, it's a lily pond. So when you come back there, you're actually really quite surprised that there is such an oasis right in the middle of quite a commercial area.
Indeed, indeed. And what are some of the, I suppose, appeal to the place? I mean, if you were to say, apart from coming and looking at the bridge and that sort of thing, is it like a one-stop shop? Can we come in there and perhaps, in a lot of ways, get everything that we're looking for?
Well, of course, there are so many services that are available there, and that's in the immediate area of Peronne Village itself. Then, of course, you have Big B Supercentre. You have Butterfield Bank, you have First Caribbean Bank, you have the Post Office. There are a number of other ancillary businesses which are in the immediate area as well. So it is a one-stop shop. It's just you need to know where Peronne is to really enjoy the oasis that's behind there also.
And parking is not really an issue because it's
a huge car park, and parking is free. There's no charge for it, and you avoid all the hustle and bustle of going up to the developing area of Warrens or into town. And you can come there and get everything from clothing to, or even go and get your hair and nails done. I was remiss in mentioning Sonia's Salon, which a number of people come to as well. So you can have just about everything done there. Even the Pilates studio, Red Zen Pilates, excellent workout facility.
We have some contact information on the screen now. Is that to contact you, or is that Peronne?
Well, you can contact me on behalf of Peronne. If you're interested in any of the stores that we have there, or any of the businesses, you need information on their opening hours. Most of the businesses there are open from 10 until 5, Monday to Friday, and then they're open until about 2 o'clock on a Saturday. But the hours do vary slightly. So if you're interested in a particular aspect of the business, we can hook you up with the right one.
I like how you say that. You can hook them up with the right one. Looking down the list, you have Once Upon a Time. You're starting with the very young.
Yes.
Get in there and get some baby stuff.
Once Upon a Time is a specialty boutique that caters to babies and to toddlers up to about the age of 4 years. And they offer everything from clothing to your cribs and high chairs. And they're going to start bringing in pediatric support merchandise. So if you do have a baby that's born with any challenges, for example, if they're premature and you need to have a car bed as opposed to a car seat for respiratory reasons, then they are going to be carrying products like that as well.
And then after you've taken care of the needs of the children, you go and maybe drop in Body Essence or one of the other adult stores.
That's correct. We have Body Essence, which has the ladies' clothing line. They have a lovely skincare line, lots of accessories and such. And that's right in the same building, actually, as Once Upon a Time. Then we have the travel agency, very well-known travel agency, Destinations Unlimited, where if you want to book your trip around the world, or if you just want to hop over to Trinidad, they can assist you in that regard.
And then if you want to plan the marriage after the trip, there's that sort of service there too, right?
Or maybe before, and then go on the honeymoon after.
Well, that too, yeah. And also, if you just want to relax, there's the Pilates studio.
Yeah, there's the Pilates studio, or you can go to Sonia and get your hair done. You can go to the Coffee Bean and enjoy their menu that they have there. And then, of course, if you need to have the medical or legal services, we do have a lawyer there. We have doctors on property, which is very, very handy. Particularly if you work in that area, it's very handy to just be able to nip across and be seen immediately as a priority case. We have the pharmacy.
You've got the pharmacy, the doctor's office, the dentist, the lawyer. Are we missing anything?
Let me tell you, we have the Apothec Pharmacy, Body Essence, Coffee Bean, Destinations Unlimited, Get Set Makeup. I have not even mentioned them. Get Set Makeup is fantastic. It's a boutique store where you can go specifically for makeup. Or if you wanted to learn how to apply makeup properly, because a lot of people think that they can apply makeup and it's a bit of a scary situation, you can go here and they can teach you how to do that. It's very good as well for teens. When they're now getting into wearing makeup and such, to learn how to wear it properly is very handy. They do character makeup as well. So if you're into the theatre and you'd like to have an extra long nose or very large ears, they can assist you with that on a temporary basis.
Yes.
Then we have Once Upon a Time. We have the Red Zen Pilates Studio. We have Sonia Salon, Weddings by Melissa, and Zona Lingerie, which is a very nice store. So gentlemen and ladies, that's a really nice store to go and get some swimwear, ladies wear, or some very special lingerie.
You're having, there's an event on the 11th.
Yes, we're having a big family fun day, and that's running from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And we're having so many different activities. We're theming the Coffee Bean in an Alice in Wonderland style, and so it's catering to young children as well as to just adults and just family members. So they're having a tea running throughout the day. You'll see the Queen of Hearts and the card characters that painted the roses red. We're having a treasure hunt, a family treasure hunt, where when you come, you're given a list of very strange questions that you have to find the answers to, and there's actually a prize-giving draw at the end of the day. We're having the Pilates demonstration. If people out there don't know what Pilates is, it's a fantastic way to get fit.
I know we started out hoping to have 10 minutes to discuss the Peronne Village and then to discuss your company. It seems that 10 minutes is already gone, so quickly just give us a brief overview of your company before we wrap.
All right. Well, Sam Lords Enterprises is a children's entertainment company, and in Peronne Village we have an activity centre where you can drop off the kids if you'd like to participate in an activity where they're making puppets or enjoying some form of storytelling or arts and crafts. We're also going to be having an adventure camp which caters to children from the age of 10 to 16, and a camp for the juniors, which is from 3 years to 10 years. So for more information, just give us a call.
All right. Thank you very much, Samantha, for dropping by. And we hope by now you know where the village is, Peronne Village. It's in the car park behind Big B. Just keep driving. You'll drive right into it. Well, don't drive into the buildings, but there's parking there for you. Thank you very much again, Samantha.
Thank you.
And we will be continuing Morning Barbados. We will be displaying some costumes for you. All that and more right here when Morning Barbados continues.